zero friends. I got zero friends. I got zero friends.
G'day guys. So, just going to do a bit of an update on both the cars, I guess, because I've got the VE back. It's still got some stuff going on with it, meaning why I can't really go driving it everywhere at this point, which is super frustrating. Which was when Hightalk got the car to do all the wiring and stuff after we finished it, they fired it up and it was leaking out of the front of the gearbox, trans fluid, a fair bit. So I got onto the gearbox mob GRT in Toowoomba. Hightalk pulled it out, they come down, picked it up, took it back up the shop, had to go up sealing it up and whatnot, brought it back down, put it back in. Hightalk's been running the car, they're like, yeah, it's all gravy. So they finished all the tune off, that was all sweet. We had some other issues with that one of the firing was not playing ball, so they had to change that out. And a couple of what was the Bosch GM genuine alternator I put on it shit the bed straight away, so they had to change that out as well. But so long story short, and I got the car back yesterday. Drove it back, it was fine. I pulled up down the road from mine just to get it on the trans brake and tried the launch control and all that, and then drove from there to him. When I pulled in my driveway, there's a bit of smoke coming out, and it's leaking trans fluid again out of the front, but only heaps minor this time. It didn't do it at all that I'm aware of at Hightalk while they were dynoing it and whatnot. But obviously after I've taken for a bit of a drive from down there, I wasn't getting into it at all because I'm just babying things brand new. I'm just don't want to give it a hard time yet. Yeah, pulled over there, drove back, and it's still leaking a bit. So I got onto them, the gearbox joint, and he's going to actually now take the whole car up to the shop and yeah, pull it all out and see what's going on with it, why it's still leaking. It's an ATI billet bell housing. Well, it can't be billet because it looks cast as shit. Anyway, it's an ATI bolt-on bell housing, SFI rated deal. Maybe the machining on the box hasn't been done properly to square it up, but I don't know, I'm not a gearbox builder by any means, so he's going to sort that out. But just frustrating, I guess, on a couple of things, be it I've now drenched 30 metres of heat wrap twice because I heat wrapped the crossover pipe underneath just so it doesn't give that, you know, ridiculously searing hot heat right onto the converter. And when it did it the first time, it drenched it and you can't clean it out, it just keeps igniting. So I bought another 2 rolls, redid it again while it was still at Hightalk, and then put it back in. Sweet, now it's leaked on the new wrap again, so that's another, yeah, it's bits and pieces, but it's just annoying, and I hate dealing with that wrap. It's a pain in the arse, as everyone knows. I've got a method to do it. I put it in water and wrap it wet, and then dry it out with the bloody heat gun thing, the fucking propane gun. Anyway, so we'll have a bit of a look at that one in a minute. I'll get you up to speed with the 13. So it was my birthday the other weekend, and one of my good mates, bloody Jacko, anyway, one of my best mates, Jackson, he flew back up. They're doing a round Australia tour, but they come back up and did a heap of the welding stuff with me. Obviously I welded all the subframe, but my welding is like bird shit. It's good enough, but it's not great. I've seen a lot worse, put it that way, but he's a complete and utter professional. He could open up a fabrication shop tomorrow and have his lined up 100 deep. He's just that good at it. So but he doesn't tell anyone. I had to find out by getting him to do a job and then going, why didn't you tell me you're this good at it? But anyway, so he done a heap of the welding thing, fixing up a couple of rust repairs I wanted done, and that aluminium dash we got from Lead Run, you got to weld the posts out off the, just so it all works, and he did all that for me, and some of the tube chassis stuff on the front was a little bit welded on, you know, one side and not really on the car side too much, so I got him to fix a few of those things up. The steel front guards were pulling in real tight and not wanting to go out where they got to be to marry up to the front bar, so he made some brackets off the tube chassis to hold those. I'll try and show you those. I don't know if I'll be able to. The bonnet's down and there's stuff all on it, but yeah, anyway, I'll give you a look at that stuff. I don't know if I showed you the door cards that I've made or not. So I bought some of that panelling and made all my own door cards. Got the purple buttons on there, just some pinch weld along the top, done that one, got the sticker on it, the dash is in. I'm not leaving it there, it's just bolted in for now to test fit it all, so I'll pull that out and we'll paint that just probably black, some semi-gloss or satin or something, and I'm just going to have just some basic gauges. I'm just going to cut them in the front and push them through. I've started doing the panelling in the back. I've put a couple of rivets in just to hold it, but it's just sitting in there other than that at the moment. Parcel tray's made. I've just got to, again, rivet that all down, get it into place, and once that's done I'll sit the cage up into spot and bolt that in properly, so that's all done. Skirts are just sitting on there, obviously. I've just acquired myself a nut skirt gun, so I'm going to be just nut skirting the world. See the brackets in here. So yeah, just welded off the tube chassis using the factory bolt holes in the bottom of the guard and pushed out to where we need them, and front bars literally just zip tied on there. I'll cut the dags off, but it sits on there that tight as it hooks over the chassis part there, the tube parts there. I mean, I need it to be able to come off easy when we're going on and off trailers and shit, so that's that. This is probably going to sit like this for a little bit now, only because I'm beyond broke since getting that back, and I'm still got a little bit of money to put on that to sort that out yet. But yeah, I've got the heads up here for the new motor and all the head kit ready to go. Slowly getting there with this, but we'll move on to this one now. Give us a stroll around. Still got all the stuff and haven't taken it out yet, obviously. So we went, oh, I don't know what I've kind of already put out about this, but it's a cast block 403 cube. Yeah, Dougie from Fabworks done all the manifolds and the front mount. It's got the big 100mm mega plasma man in there. I think it was SXE, that's the S480. It's the T6 frame, 88mm. Got the granite heli throttle body, Sean's custom catch keen. Feel the CNC on it. Oh yeah, smoothed all this down, had it all powder coated. AP coatings, done all the coating on all the pipe work, and running full EGTs on it. Got Haltech everything, all the sensors, braided hoses on the lot, on the waistcoat, all braided up. I just do all that stuff myself. It's pretty easy once you kind of get the gist of how to do it all. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but when I got this, inside it had torn red silk door cards. The roof lining was red silk, all torn up. Everything's been changed, as you can see. The only part in here that was in here when I got it is pretty much that part of the dash and the other top part of the dash. Everything else has been changed, front to back. I don't know if I can get under it here, but I had the entire cradle out of this car to do the solid mounts, and I don't know if you can see it. I've painted all the swing arms, the straps. You can't see much. Even the CVs are done just because I was bored. It's got a 4-inch dump, which goes all the way down to a single X4 stainless muffler, which then bridges out into the twin 3s, and then all the way down obviously to the 4-inch stano out the back. But I'm not happy with how that sits in and all of the gap around it, so I'm going to get Dougie to maybe do some twin 3.5s here, and I want them hanging out, you know, proud of the bar. To that. So it's got a triple pump hanger in it, so it's got the 4 innovations, the 3 460s, and they were staged, so 2's running constantly, and then I believe the 3rd one's just off a boost number. And yeah, we've set up rolling anti-lag. It's got the launch control on it. It's got 3 boost settings, just wide open boost, like to the number, and then it's got 3 boost settings, as in for boost over gear. So let's feed it in as we go. And then yeah, there'll be stuff to work on that. I've got some full traction stuff to put in the car if we go that far, but I've got it all to put in. We just haven't done any of that yet, because I've still got to get the big semis. I got some Mickey Thompson, sorry, in the shed on some 15x8 thing, but we'll fire it up. Sorry, this is probably shaky as shit. You can hear the, don't know if you can hear it, the Astra pump winding up like a rocket. It's in the front. Hit the button, wheel all the way up, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I told you if you come out, you're getting on the video. Hey! What are you doing, mate?
I just started running and ran out.
As you do. Right. Yeah. Not going to get into power figures, I guess, on here. Everyone could imagine.
No, Dad. It makes 525 at the rear.
Yeah.
Rear wheel.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, just use your imagination and it'll do you pretty well. 403 cube, big turbo. We've gone 10, 14 and 18 pound. Obviously, could probably, we'll see people running 20 on these, but we got to kind of what we wanted to do with where it's at. So no point overdoing it, I guess. I don't know if that's the point anywhere near me, but. And then, yeah, obviously I did all the candy green on the brakes. And the whole green thing was obvious, not obviously, but 2021. Lost my mum pretty suddenly in a matter of, everything was fine, and then yeah, within a week she was gone. So green was mum's favourite colour, and I started this build and was like, every kind of other little extra within this I wanted to be green, so a bit of a tribute to mama. So we did the brakes, obviously the diamond stitching's all green, a bit of the infill panels are green, the dash, we got to set the Haltech dash up as the green, and then obviously, why do I keep saying that? Losing my fucking mind. The purple was the other favourite colour of mine, hence the, I'm still in the purple stuff with all of these bits. So the whole cradle, I think, yeah, you would have seen that in the other videos, the cradle's all purple. It's a custom Lambo purple they've made up at Inspirations for me. Happy to share up the bloody codes and stuff because it's red hot colour. But yeah, I think mum reckons mum was a bit of a rev head back in the day, so I know she'd think this is pretty shit hot. Still got stuff to do on it. Of the bars have been painted and stuff, but you can see it's a slightly different silver. But it was just about getting the thing kind of together and done at this point. That back quarter has been home jobbed by someone at some point. Feels like there's no clear on it. Again, people probably haven't spotted it without being told. And yeah, this is just another bonnet. It's got 3 or 4 little hail dents in it, so I will get all that stuff sorted at some point. But for now, it's just get it going. Obviously, I mean, not get it going, but get the Turbo 400 sorted so it's not leaking, and get out, put some K's on the thing and get back to the shows and the cruises and the lunch things and all that type of stuff, and the Joe's Diners and all that. So, and it cruises along pretty well with the 22s on it. It's doing 2800 at 100, so it's not too bad. It is still on the stock diff, 345 stock diff, but that's only because I've got a full complete brand new diff here with a true track in it with 3.4s, but it got built and ready after I pulled the stock motor out of this, so we couldn't put that diff in, because then obviously there's a running in procedure for the gearing, and yeah, we wouldn't be able to load that up on the dyno to stuff the gearing on a brand new diff potentially. So still on the complete stock diff. Obviously I put some good diff oil in it just to make it kind of hopefully survive with the stock LSD, etc. But yeah, I'll make the call on if I'm going to just put this other one in really soon or wait. But the other thing I don't want to happen is to be out to an event, you know, multi-day event, and you're blows the guts out of the stock diff in the first 10 minutes, and you spend the next 4 hours on your back under the car in pits doing a diff change at the track. So who knows, we'll make that call, see what happens with it. But yeah, I haven't gone into too much with it. Like, we've changed it, I put the bigger brakes on the front. Those guards are different guards. It didn't have this body kit on it either, it was just the SS kit that was on it, so we got all this stuff, found all these bits and pieces where I could, cheap-ish, along the way. Yeah, I'll probably just cut it there. I've got heaps of other little bits of clips and stuff, I might throw a few more bits in, and some other stuff when Jackson was here doing a bit of welding, and this cool little injection cleaning kit thing that I bought. I'll add that in too because that's pretty cool and it's cheap as shit if you're going to have your injectors sitting around for a while. Very easy way to clean the 85 out of them. But yeah, anyway, don't forget guys, get onto the merch, lukefint.com.au. I seen on his video the other day he was out looking at land to get another track thing going potentially, so yeah, have more places to take this thing, which would be good. But yeah, support him, he's doing good things still. Yeah, anyway, that's it, I'll cut it away, bad enough, go and eat some more hot chips, see you, bye.